has to be a better route. The mood in Bandar Abbas was upbeat, I found. Since being reclaimed into Persia after years of control by the pirates of Muscat, people believed they had escaped a great tyranny. Of course, I stayed with Monsieur Fogg, ensuring he was well rested, and stayed clear to culinary, at least for a time. Alright, let's take a moment. If I go here, I can at least guarantee I'll get to Kabul. Or I can go to Karachi and eventually make my way to Lahore. I'm assuming I could probably make my way around towards Bombay. Or maybe I should just give up on going to Bombay. I'm way too focused on Bombay just purely for the money purposes. The only thing I do know is that at least I'll be able to advance with the least amount of discomfort. Oh, that arrives on Thursday, so we'd have to wait. This is literally our best bet. Alright. Go ahead. Taking the little Beetle. Cool. An airship. Yeah, I keep forgetting this is like a more steampunky sort of environment, so that's really awesome. The little Beetle was a strange, squat Bandor-class airship that made regular high-speed runs back and forth between Bandar Abbas and Tehran. I noticed a well-dressed man boarded and ensured my seat was next to his. Always worth traveling in style. He might be worthwhile talking to. Yeah. God damn it! I forgot to look ahead on the map first. What can you tell me about Tehran? Proving fruitful. All right. So once I get to Kabul, I'd like to get to Lahore. One can travel by Pelican. Alright, what can you tell me about him? God damn it. Well, at least I confirmed the route that I needed. Ah, oh, there we go. Nice. Very nice. Alright. That looks great. We got a straight line all the way to Agra. So it would take us about a week, so day 36. I think we can make it to where I want to be in the North or South American continents by day 50. It's going to be a stretch, but I hope. I feel like it could work out. Monsieur Fogg sat implacably as usual, while I made conversation with the man next to me, a grizzled sort, wearing a beautiful jacket strapped across a wide belly with a fine cummerbund. "You are very smartly dressed, sir," I remarked. "And what sort of ambassador is not?" he demanded in return. He stuck out a thick hand. "Ryouseiken Khan, newly appointed ambassador of Persia to the United Kingdom, at your service, sir." That's sarcasm. "You do not need to call me sir," I answered. "I'm a mere valet." He smiled. "If you are a good valet, then you are worthy of my respect. If you are a bad valet, then I will want to be on your good side so you do not pick my pocket." Then he barked a huge laugh and continued to chortle as he turned away to look out of the window at the rocky desert below. Ah, the ambassador of Persia. Interesting. Oh, wow, that's worth a lot. Sell that. Buy that, sell that. Doesn't cost too much, so get that. Alright. Our completed railwayman's uniform should help us negotiate times of train journeys. Wait, I have a completed trail or train set? Really? Oh, the railway whistle. Huh, awesome. I didn't realize I completed a set. Alright, let's figure out our plan. We are in Tehran. Three days. 3 days. So the only guarantee is getting to Kabul. And it's only 6 hearts. Alright, yeah. This uniform should yield results. No charge! Tomorrow. We're going tomorrow. And then from there we can get to the Lador by going by Pelican. Oh, nice. And then I can just buy an extra compartment for the other bag. Yes. I am so relieved right now. I'm so relieved. So because I completed the railway man's uniform, I got no charge on the next train to Kabul. And I was able to leave as much as today. That is huge. That's so huge. Because now, looking at it, I get to skip Herat. And I immediately get to make my way to Kabul. That puts me, like, right in the heart of Asia, right here. Then I can make my way down this way. You know, if I don't get to go here during this run of the game, I will get to Brisbane at least once in a future playthrough. I am committed to visiting Australia at least once. Alright, so then besides Kabul, if there's a way I could just cut across, maybe get to Beijing, China. That would be great. Looks like it's going to be mostly trains if I stick towards the central part of Asia. And with the completed outfit, that should be a blessing. Tehran was a city of invention and artifice wrapped around ancient grandeur. Bandor airships floated between the minarets of mosques and church spires, glowing golden in the gaslight. I sought out engineers and found them in the cafes, drinking heavily sweetened coffee and racing their invention across tabletops. I don't know what shard engravers are, so let's kind of investigate here. Is that a device? They smiled, and one lifted the shard, turning it this way and that in the gaslight. This is an automaton's brain, or will be, once it is complete. How else would it be done? A woman laughed in reply. This is true skill, a young bearded man agreed, eyes bright behind his jeweler's loop. Excuse me. The artificers only allow those with the steadiest hands to become engravers. It is fine work, I remarked. The finest, a middle-aged fellow by the name of Rafik remarked. In other cultures, a copper lily may be enough for an artificer to complete their education, but we all apprentice to other guilds and craftsmen to truly make automata, I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. We must be jewelers, architects, shipwrights, cobblers, doctors, dancers. Must you also learn the skills of the valet? I asked with enthusiasm. He looked me over and considered a moment. No. It's just like a perky little no. There you have me. You have found one skill we do not need. I don't want to piss anybody off, so I'm kind of being very careful with the people who use these artifice and automata. Are you sure you are not a poet? And I'm a dancer, too. Rafik winked, and we clinked our coffee glasses together. Someone further in called out. To the Shahanshah. Shahanshah? And we all raised our cups, even though the narrator can't say shit, and some lag added. May he live forever under the watchful eye of the Prime Minister. And everyone laughed. This is my abiding memory of Tehran. A room full of men and women in the hazy light, raising their glinted glasses and laughing into the sunset. It is a city, I am sure, that will stand forever. How beautiful. When is it leaving? Oh shit. Yeah. Purchase. Go. I really need to let Monsieur Fogg rest. He has not had a comfortable journey, to say the least. A black metal horse roared from the prow of the Kamertaj, a masterpiece of Ottoman style powered by the new type of Persian engine. It ran from Istanbul through the Persian Empire and all the way to the British frontier city of Kabul. I was sorry to be leaving Tehran, a place of true possibility, I suppose. Still, the Kamertaj left us in no doubt that we were leaving. Its engines fired and we rocketed away along the rails. Yeah, groom. Groom. Thank you. Oh God, I wonder what the U.S. is going to look like in this steampunk area, in the steampunk journey. I've never read the book Around the World in 80 Days, but I will say that I am now obliged to read the novel that this game is based off of, and I'm not much of a reader. Contrary to popular belief, given my interests and stuff. Nah. One of the Armenian porters nudged his Pashtun friend and muttered something uncomplimentary as he watched me struggle to load our things into the luggage car. I focused upon my task, but they continued to stare at me in discourteous fascination. You look very strange for a servant. Oh! Well, I looked the man straight in the eye. You call him servant, even though you might be right. You looked rather strange yourself, I sniffed, gesturing to their porter uniforms, which were a disastrous mixture of Persian and Ottoman fashions. They only laughed pityingly in response. Monsieur Abajian tucked a purple lamb's wool pashmina around my neck. Perhaps this will help, he said rather hopelessly. Did I just get a free piece of item? Should fetch a good price in Agra should we decide to sell it. Oh, nice. God damn it. I missed out on grooming my master. It sounds so weird whenever that comes out of my mouth. I looked at the gentle rumble of the train and dressed quickly, deciding to wind my scarf around my neck in dashing style. Monsieur Abadagian, or God, I can't pronounce it for shit, was entirely correct in his sartorial assessment. The color suited my complexion very well. Monsieur Fogg took one look at me and raised an eyebrow. Very vibrant. He hesitated a moment, looking at my outstretched hand, and then took the scarf with calm deliberation. "Thank you, Passepartout," he said equably, tucking it away. I was stunned, and merely muttered some response. My master, in possession of a flagrantly purple scarf. I was still flabbergasted by the time the Camartage pulled into Herat on the border of the Persian Empire and the frontier of British Indian colonial lands. Thank you. I'm missing out on conversations, but we have enough of a path that I can afford to, I feel. I just need to make sure my monsieur is in prime condition to basically bust his butt. Because he's being a lazy ass. We had our papers inspected by Persian customs officer with a pair of magnificent extending spectacles and a head of unruly hair in which he kept an array of silver-chased ink pens and folded up notes and even a glittering brass key. He inspected our documents while turning a small lever behind his ear. A pair of smoked glass lenses slipped over the clear ones, and he inspected our documents once more. "You are widely traveled," he remarked. "We are curious people," I smiled brightly. The customs officer looked at Monsieur Fogg with frank speculation, no doubt failing to see any sign of burning curiosity upon his phlegmatic features. "Oh well, it is none of my business," the official remarked philosophically. "Your papers are in order. Good luck with your travels." We repeated much the same experience with the British customs official a few hours later, and so we arrived at Kabul, thoroughly inspected and officially stamped. And personally violated. No, not that kind of, not that kind of inspection. We can complete our air gear set, huh? Interesting. Some of these things I don't know if I want to keep. But alas. Alright, I completed the air traveler set. I can get this carpet. It's worth 8,200 in Chittagong. Yeah, now we can utilize airships a lot better. So where do I want to go?